So I want to walk you guys through how I leverage Lovable. So here's the site. A couple different things to point out. One is that when you're up here in the corner, it should always say SM Advisors. That means that you're in the workspace that we're in. If it doesn't, just let me know. We can talk through what that means. You can see we've got three members in it. It's the three of us. Um, these are the credits that we have left. If you start to see the credits running down fairly quickly or getting close to zero, just let me know. I can refill them. And then on the left hand side, you're going to see projects. So yours will probably look like this. If you clicked into projects, I created a couple folders. So there's Tyler and Allie. And you've got your individual projects here. I want you guys to make sure that when you're making the projects that they're visible to the group so that we can kind of just leverage off each other. And so as an example, I'll go into this one. In the top corner over here, if I go to settings, you'll see that project visibility, project hidden from others, it's on workspace now, so you guys should be able to see it. If you put it on the personal, we wouldn't be able to. If it was on public, then anybody in the world can see it. And so let's keep it all on workspace. If you mine always defaults to workspace, so you just keep an eye out for that. The other thing is I kind of like looking down here where it says hide Lovable badge. You can just turn this on and it'll actually get rid of the little Lovable logo in the bottom of workspaces. So going back to the main page here, when you're building something, you may not see all the recently viewed here, or this is just going to be your projects. But if you go into all projects, let's go into one of these. You'll be able to go through each one of the folders, and so you should see everything that's been created. One way to really get a lot of value out of Lovable is to go into something and remix it. So, like for South State, let's just say that I want to make something very similar, but for a different client. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go in here and I'm going to click remix. I don't like to turn project history on. I just remix it. And so what this does is it just copies the code and creates a new project. So all of the coding that happened on the front end, you don't use any credits to do that at all. And so now I've got a remix of this one. And so let's say I'm going to do this for, I'll just put this out there for Pinnacle. And so create project. We'll do Pinnacle presentation. Save. And so now I've got a Pinnacle presentation, and all I have to do is change the logo here. So what I'll do is I'll go to I'll come in here, I'll grab one of the logos. That one's blurry. It's better. And then I'll come in here and I'll say I want to replace all instances in this project where it mentions South State. If it's text, change it to Pinnacle Financial Partners. If its logo is the attached. And so attach the logo, and I'll say go. And so now instead of having to recreate the entire thing from scratch or trying to go through and just honestly use a bunch of credits trying to code something, now I can make this personal for Pinnacle. Don't need to go to Lovable, don't need to go to Lucy or Lou or anybody else to get it all set up. So I'm going to leave it here for a second just so you can see how this all works out pretty quickly. So you can see the logo changed. I think the password for this. I always get it wrong. I still get it wrong. Okay, and so you can see that basically it's gone through its replaced logos. And what I might even do is make it the pinnacle related colors. So um, go back through the full site and update the color scheme. So from the logo and branding on the website. And so you can go there, select that. And it's just going to go through and update. So while that's happening, we'll hit one more. So as you make your projects, we should be able to see each other's projects in each one of these. All right. You can always hit the back and you'll be able to see each one of our folders. Most of the circumstances where you're going to be making something in Lovable, there's probably something already created that's like it. I don't have a ton of projects in here, but I think most of them we can build off of. So try to remix when you can. I think it gets ahead of a lot of things and you can start to tweak, but that helps.